Hey guys, you're watching Explore the Weird. If you're into creepy and weird, welcome back, goons. It is going crazy over here. My mind is barely able to hold it together, but we are. I am, just for you guys. And if you guys are like, hey Teddy, what the hell is a goon? You now became a goon. You interacted with the video. You clicked on a Teddy video. Look at you. Look at you. Welcome to the Goon Gang. We appreciate you all. We're going to do a vibe check later on. Hopefully you still stick around. Try to hang in there. Try to hang in there. I'm not your everyday reaction channel. Our reactions are a little bit longer, and we really dig into it. We really explore the weird. So, welcome, and let's get going. I was about to say keep it going, but I was like, keep it going. What? I'm just in the keep it going phase. All right, let's get it going. Let's do the thing. Oh boy, oh boy.
I don't know if you noticed yet or not, but the age of secrets is over. The age of gatekeeping is over. The age of celebrity worshipping, it's over. The age of, wow, look at that guy, he has so much money. Worshipping that, over. We got Mark Zuckerberg building bunkers. You think bunkers are gonna save you? You're rich, privileged, soft. Think you're gonna be able to live in the bunker? You know who lives in the bunker is the H group. And people like that and poor people, they're gonna survive. And how are you gonna come out of your bunker after that? What do you think we're gonna do to you after you come out of your bunker? What do you think we're gonna teach our kids about the bunker people? You think we're gonna just let you build a bunker and after you took all this money and you destroy the world?
Yeah, but if there is no world for us to go after the bunker people, and even the bunker people die from an end of world event, then we have nothing to worry about. So goons, we're gonna be all right. Don't worry about it. You know, we're gonna manifest it into being like, hey, we're just gonna keep hopping. We watched enough videos, so it doesn't always have to be what this guy says. But he does have some interesting points. You know, it is unfortunate that we are going through this worshipping period of like, hey, I have celebrities I love, I have influencers I like. I'm not an influencer, I'm just a goon. I'm just a goon exploring. Don't call me anything. I'm not a YouTuber either. I'm just a goon. Regardless, quite interesting video. I think he has a valid point. If there is people that survive, yeah, why wouldn't they go after the bunker people? It only makes sense. I keep going back to Netflix's 100. Great show. Watch it, goons. Watch it. Trust me, you will thank me. My wife made me watch it, and now I show it to others. So try and watch it. I'm also on Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I can't get my wife into it because I watched it as a kid, and she's like, hey, I've already seen the anime, I've already seen the movie, why do I need to watch it again? I'm like, trust me, it's gonna be a different take, it's gonna be cool, but hopefully I can convince her to keep watching it. All right, let's keep it going. That was only the first one there.
My husband and I found a glitch in the Matrix, and it is freaking us out. We've been in this house for 8 years. And whenever we first got here, Brian planted a bunch of fruit trees everywhere. And he planted a golden delicious apple tree in the middle of our front yard. He did that because it is a good cross-pollinator with other things. It was very strategic. And for the last several years, we've been getting some delicious, golden delicious apples from that tree. We have apples in the front, peaches in the back. But last night, I pulled in the driveway. I was coming to pick Brian up. And as he was coming to the car, I noticed something. He saw me staring, and he's like, what are you looking at? And I said, wasn't that an apple tree before? He's like, yeah, it's a golden delicious apple tree. And I was like, look. Them are peaches. This ain't no baby tree. This is a big girl grown-up tree. Full of peaches. How?
Yeah, and I couldn't tell if that was truly your front yard or backyard. It looked like a close-up of the thing, but I'm gonna have to take your word for it. But you know how? I believe you have hopped, and you know, they're trying to piece everything together, different realities coming together. Maybe in one of them realities you had the peaches in the front and the apples in the back, and somehow CERN, when they were trying to put it all together, they were like, oh yeah, we got some trees. And now in this current reality, you got peaches in the front and back. So, hey, peaches be all right. You know, James and the Giant Peach was quite interesting. So, things could happen very well for you. Make yourself at home You could make some peach pie, peach cobbler. There's so many things. I only see this as a great thing. You got more peaches, all right? And I'm sure the golden delicious apples would have been great, but apples relatively be cheap. There's plenty of apple farms already. I don't think that one apple tree would have sustained or produced sustainable apples for you to eat, unless you're putting stuff. Regardless, just go to a farm. You'll be fine. You live with the peaches. Peach is better. All right, let's keep it going.
Was they put the lake in that spot to cover up the ruins.
Interesting.
So,
4D chess right there.
Yeah. So you're saying all lakes are man-made?
So if you're going to go with how many are in America, that's a lot, right? So 53,000, and the average lake sits at about, the average. Well, if we're going to go with dams and everything, they sit at about 40%. So if they're technically low, right, that's what they try to tell you, it's always low. It's never actually full. So they're always going to pull the whole, well, we're running water because there's not a lot of water in those dams. But it's interesting because even the Hoover Dam and that whole thing that was built, that's all part of the Phoenix and Arizona right here in this state. And that's got a lot of ancient lineage over there too as well. And it's interesting because that was right around the time with the Phoenix fire, which was 1916 on September 23rd. So that's kind of right around that time when all those things were happening. But this water deceiving is basically you have these controllers who hold the water up here, and then they say down here, you're running water, when in reality, there's water coming out of the earth. So for example, California had an earthquake. This was 3 years ago. Northern California had an earthquake. And all of a sudden, one of the rivers just started pouring water. And the people were like, what the heck is going on? There's water coming out of the river. The river hasn't had water ever. Right? So people were completely baffled that now water is coming back. Then on top of that,
Man, this guy really sounds like AI. This is just some interesting things. So lakes are tanks and most lakes are man-made is what he's saying. And he very well may be right. I haven't done the lake research. I'm not a lake expert. He's probably done thousands of hours of research here. But to me, it seems quite intriguing. Hey, are they covering up ancient ruins with the lakes? And if they are, what is the purpose? And he mentions the Hoover Dam and Phoenix and how water's coming in and the water conspiracy. So yeah, potentially, I do not know. I guess we need to start sucking out all the water from the lakes and have a drought come in, and let's see. Yo, are there pyramids underneath your lake? Go to your nearest lake. Goons, this is homework assignment. Goons, go to your nearest lake. Do you see a pyramid or hieroglyphs or anything strange? Maybe there's a medieval computer of sorts. Who knows what you could find in that lake? Maybe you'll find the real Excalibur. Who knows? Oh, they told me it was a movie prop, Teddy. It wasn't the real Excalibur. That's what they want you to think. You found the real one, buddy. Regardless. Quite interesting. I've never thought about it at this level. Sounds like this guy's thought about this a lot, and time will only tell.
Battery packs in the human body. On one side, it's how many electrons are we putting in? And there are a lot of electron donors. Electron donors can be getting out in the sun, can be walking barefoot in the grass. It could be leaning up your body up against a tree because the tree has electrons and will donate them to you. Hugging an animal, a common way that makes people in nursing homes feel better is to buy them a dog or a cat. They hold the dog or the cat and get electrons from it, and the animal runs outside and recharges itself and brings some back to you. Moving water is an electron donor, whereas still water tends to be an electron stealer. Moving air is an electron stealer. That's why when you ride in a convertible, you look really cool, but you're always tired when you get there because the wind steals electrons from you. On one hand, we look at what things can put electrons in the body, and then what things steal them. And again, the most common stealers are dental infections, emotional baggage, various toxins, particularly the toxins that we are getting from things like GMO foods and pesticides and other kinds of things, air pollution. There's a lot of toxins around us. And of course, one can almost include in the concept emotional baggage. They're toxins in a different way in that they rob us of voltage that we should be using for something else.
You know, I was feeling him. I was feeling all of this till he said like tooth infections and emotional baggage. I'm like, dude, you're talking electrons and charging up things and moving of electrons from one thing to another. And I know this is going to sound crazy. I know. But there was once a young Teddy, and this young Teddy smoked the like button real good. And he would be like, hey, young Teddy friends, let's go find some trees and hug them. And I don't know why young Teddy would do this, but at that time, that's what young Teddy would do. Now, this new Teddy is not like that. It's been like 20 years since then. So, yeah, this is quite intriguing. Was I charging my batteries before I even knew it as a young Teddy, and that's why I'm so crazy now? I don't know. I keep going to Reiki healers, and they're like, hey, all your chakras are open. Why are you here? And I'm like, I don't know. My wife said this was good for me. Regardless, this is quite intriguing. I am definitely want to know more. You know, I did not know this was a thing. I knew about like grounding. You know, he mentioned taking off your shoes and feeling the ground, the earth, the grass. So I can totally understand that. But I never knew this was a concept that people knew, and it just baffles me, especially the tooth infection, emotional damage. So goons, you gotta power through whatever you're going through, stay strong, and you know, everything's gonna be all right. And by the way, did you smoke that like button? I know you're a goon, you interacted with the video, but come on, man, do the right thing, smoke the like button. A real goon smokes the like button before the video even starts. And I see you guys. We're getting that number up. I see you. We're going to keep it going. One day, Teddy.
But I especially love this Apollo 11 redocking footage. This is absolutely ridiculous. These are 1960s special effects and are obviously fake to even a child. Look at the jerky motions. Look at the total lack of thrusters being used. I've had many people ask me if this is genuine NASA footage, and yes, it is.
Ed White is flying at 17,000 miles per hour, 200 miles above the Earth.
Okay, I'm out.
If the spacesuit fails,
В Советском Союзе впервые в истории осуществлен выход человека из корабля в космическое пространство.
He said this. Oh, I thought. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy.
PhD.
Yeah, he said that was 1960 CGI, and I've seen the first video before, but I never knew that it was actually NASA footage. I was like, yeah, this is weird footage, but now it is even more eye-opening knowing that there was, you know, they pawned this off as real authentic footage, and all the clips that he showed appeared illegitimate because, you know, the Earth was weird. Even this moon part appears like it's a CGI'd moon, and the lander, as he said, no thrusters going off, no ignition, really no nothing. You know, it definitely felt like artificial and fake. And the CCCP one was definitely, come on now, that was clearly a TV screen behind him. I mean, felt like they could have done better. You know, first they start CGIing the fireworks, now they start CGIing space. Oh wait, they were already CGIing space before the fireworks. Oh boy, Teddy, oh boy. Let's keep it going.
Plant trees. There's a lot of people who are very enamored with trees. We've got trees on this stage. Some people would even say that if you just planted enough trees, it could take care of the climate issue altogether.
And that's complete nonsense.
Okay.
I mean, are we the science people or are we the idiots? Which one do we want to be?
Wait, what? Are we the science people or are we the idiots? Which one do we want to be? I mean, you are not a science person, and potentially I'm hoping you're not an idiot because you have billions of dollars saved up from Microsoft and whatnot, and now you're doing all kinds of crazy things. So I hope you're making educated decisions. I mean, us goons were making educated decisions, so maybe Bill Gates needs to become a goon. Bill Gates, someone reach out. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Bill. Listen, there is a goon gang, and they want you in, and we want to educate you. But you may not be an idiot, but, you know, you got to do better at these interviews, buddy. Come out, tell us the truth. What are you hiding, and what do we really need to know? And do I need a bunker? I kind of want to figure out, are you checked out like, hey, I don't need a bunker? Or is Bill like, hey, freeze my body, I'm coming back, I don't know. But regardless, you know, it sounds like he's definitely clueless on whether planting trees is gonna have a positive environmental impact. And like any sane goon, I hear this and I go like, trees good, planting good, you know, air good. But then we've heard in other videos that, hey, air steals electrons, especially if you're going in a convertible. And I'm like, wait a second, what the hell? So yeah, maybe we don't know anything. Maybe we are idiots. Maybe he is a genius and I'm the clueless one. But you know, the goons go, no, Teddy, he made vaccines. That's it. He's got an agenda, and he's an elite pushing an agenda. And I'm like, I don't know. He's got us all thinking he's dumb, I guess, and really he's the elite. He's hiding in a body, Teddy. Can't you tell? He's reptilian. You know, damn it, crazy Teddy. Every time. Whoa, you scared me. I didn't even hear you. My wife and daughter came into the room all weirdly as I was reacting. What's going on, Kyra? She keeps finding my YouTube thumbnails and clicking on the thumbnails and giving me free views, guys. I swear. It's not bots running the channel. It's just Kyra keeps clicking on all the thumbnails. She wants me. I was just commenting on some videos today where people are like, oh my god, your daughter is so cute. And I'm like, dude, I have goons that love seeing my daughter. It's you know, it's not something I planned for where, hey, let me put her on video and, you know, do all this. But, you know, times she does come in, I'm not going to stop the reactions and stuff. So with that, we're going to keep it going. We got a lot more videos to do.
Does the Illuminati use clones in Hollywood?
Yo, but the first one was like Pete Davidson and the Wednesday Girl. How can they be clones? Like, aren't they different You know what? You know, there's a lot of doppelgangers, I guess, or there's really good stunt doubles here. I'm not even sure, but it did appear like some of these guys have transcended time, especially that Eddie Murphy one we've seen. And I'm like, you know what? Anything is plausible at this point. I'm ready for it. What's going on, Kyra? You think there's clones in this world? Yeah, Kyra, you think there's clones? No? No clones? You know, I'm gonna say, man, nature, you scary indeed. Those mooses, the weird fish thing, all of these, videos were wild. It definitely makes me appreciate that I'm not outside in Mother Nature experiencing all these scary animals that can annihilate me very quickly. So luckily I'm in the confines of a house. Maybe I'm in a safe room. You don't know. You don't know where I am. Oh, Teddy, there's goons. They're going to figure out where you are. Don't you worry. Oh, boy, crazy Teddy. I know. The crypto guys already figured it out, so why can't these guys? All right, well, we're going to keep it going. We got more.
Hi. Good afternoon, all the students on Earth. I'm Zhai Zhigang. I'm the commander. Good afternoon.
All right, this is quite crazy. So they're giving a tour of the TSS. I don't know if the TSS is still going on here, but the water glass, like even the water appeared to be stable. And, I believe in space they've said that water needs to be packaged and then like drank in like a special way in order to drink water. But now I'm just unsure. I guess I do not know. But then again, Teddy, space is fake. I mean, what are you unsure about? Well, there's a few things. I'm telling you. Some things aren't adding up here. But at the same time, I'm like, I truly don't know. And if they are there, is this normal? Because, the laptop's not floating either. But, there's no liquid content in the laptops, I assume. But yeah, this is intriguing. Maybe they're on harnesses and moving. And this is all fake. Only time will tell.
I want to direct your attention to the tennis courts. That is now gone. Something told me to look at the past. Google Maps on the PC, you can go back in time. This is present time. It's 2020 and they're digging around after his death. Why? There's theories online that they photoshopped the tennis court. Here it looks nothing like a tennis court. Now look at it in 2006. Looks like somebody's been digging. It looks like mass graves. It's not there in 2002. 2004 is blurred out, but it doesn't show up until 2006. And they just so happened to start digging after he died.
Yo, this is crazy. I can't believe this. I truly am just like, yo, the mass grave theory has to be true because, like, those are some weird slope, like, tennis courts. There is no way that land was used for tennis courts. They definitely are covering up something. They definitely dug there for a reason after his death, like they were saying. And there was some maps that he showed previous to the tennis courts being there. So yeah, mass graves sounds intriguing. Why else are you digging holes like that of that size in that area? So yeah, that's it. Oh, Teddy, he's just burying his pet cemetery out there. How else are they gonna come back? Oh my God, could you imagine a child cemetery, bro? All right, let's keep it going. Oh boy, the YouTube algorithm is not gonna like that one.
You guys ever seen this video of NASA exposing where the International Space Station is? Check this out.
And all of that happened in a little town called York, Maine, across the United States from where we're talking to you right now.
Next giant leap will also start right here in Houston, orbiting aboard the International Space Station, right here in Houston.
This Houston? Yeah, that's right. Johnson Space Center. Go down to Building 9, go to Street View, and go inside, and you'll see a mock-up of the International Space Station, but it's perfectly accurate down to every wire, and we're going to explore these rooms together. And I was walking through these rooms, and I started to notice that, hey, I've seen this before on the out of my peripherals, and I said, wait a minute, wait, what? I've seen that before. Ah, there it is. I knew I'd seen that before, and whoa, a lot of magical things happen right here.
So I wanted to see if there was some validity to this. So I went on Google Earth and I typed in Johnson Space Center, right? And then I went to go look for Building 9. This is where they're keeping it. And you got to put it in the street view, all right? And then look at this, you guys. Look at that. Look at the camera. Does this look familiar? Does this look familiar, y'all? Oh my goodness. Look at that, y'all. This is literally our childhood. Look at this. I went through it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm mind blown. Yo, both of these guys said York and Houston. They're like, right here. We're right here in Houston, Teddy. Didn't you know? No, I had no idea. What the hell? What the hell? It's just like the CCP video with the water. I'm just like mind blown. Hey, they're just on the land right with us, and they're not even in space, and we're falling for another one. 20 years down the line, are we going to look back at this footage and be like, how did we fall for this? They were clearly CGIing it then. Oh my god, I'm just so sad to know this is a thing that is happening before our very eyes, and we just blindly believe. I'm getting awoken, or I'm already awake, I guess. I'm just sad now. I'm awake and sad. I wanted this to be a thing. I wanted us to terraform Mars. I wanted us to do so many things, but now I don't even know what to believe, I guess. So we're just gonna have to keep it going. We're just keeping it together, Teddy. We're just keeping it together. You'll be alright. You'll be okay, buddy. We're gonna hop to somewhere where you're okay. Yeah, that was definitely. Hey, this is great. We have a blessings book. Child taking a picture for Christmas. Oh my god, this is crazy. Child. 1 second, guys. Let me make sure I get this right. Child, Christmas, ghost, picture next to daughter. Yeah, scary. You're gonna need a blessing, lady. Oh my god. We got you in the book. One day we're gonna go through the list and you'll be fine. One day. Yeah, that was intriguing. It appeared not CGI'd. At least to me, it appears like potentially realistic. I know it was a quick second, but hey, I'm now a quick believer in these supernatural things, as long as it doesn't appear to be apparent CGI. And it did appear to be a picture, no movie type thing, so maybe they did edit it, but I want to believe. I want to believe that woman is being content. She's now in their book, and we're going to pray for her. I mean, we're going to bless her. We're going to bless her. All right, let's keep it going.
So I saw a video about the back of the $20 bill. It's not going to let me zoom in. And they were saying it looked like somebody hanging. But if you look up here at the pillars, who the fuck are they? Who are they? Those are not pillars. Those are faces. People. Who are these people? Who are these people?
All right, the hanging one was hard for me to see, but like the faces I can kind of see. I'm potentially she's seeing like two eyes and a mouth and a nose type thing. So, but I feel like, hey, we're kind of stretching it here. It just appears to be this normal print. It's always been this, so I don't know. It's hard for me to fathom that we've been not noticing this one for so long, or maybe I'm just naive and it's hidden in plain sight, and I still need to wake up. Teddy, you think you're awake? You need to wake up again. There's levels of being awoke, Teddy. There's levels, and you're only at level 0. And we need to get you to level 99. Buddy, I'm at level 420. Come wake me up, all right? Take the helmet off. Wake me up and tell me what to do next. We're going to win the simulation, don't you worry. But this $20 bill I don't think is it, buddy. I don't think this is the way. All right, let's do... I want to say 3 more. 3 more. Is that too long? Is that too many? Yo, a lot of these just feel like jump scares. You know, a football came in out of nowhere. The doll scared the man. This weird metal bendy thing was wild, though. It was like going up with the water flow and then was very heavy. And then the garbage thing. I swear, I fear there's little children or people that are walking those garbage things back up, and we're making fun of them, buddy. They're not remote controlled garbage cans. They're real people trying to get up the hill. Let them go back and put the trash cans where they need to go. All right, interesting video. Not too scary, at least to me, but the weird child one did like feel potentially authentic, but then I think she was kind of playing with it, and it was a little CGI in there with the pulls and stuff. But maybe if it was a little bit more authentic, I would believe it, but it just didn't feel real. All right, let's keep it going.
These are the first videos taken. We showed these videos to our friends in the biology department. They said they hadn't seen anything quite like it. Seems to be a new phenomenon. These organisms are being shattered by our electronic signals. This is a harmless organism, almost friendly, a little blepharisma. And normally they're very fast swimmers, but when you approach a frequency to which they are vulnerable, they begin to slow down, then they stop, and then they begin to disintegrate within about 3 minutes.
Yeah, that is not nice to know. I'm not happy to know this one bit whatsoever. That is basically telling us that, hey, if an organism like this can be shattered, just broken apart by electric signals, imagine all the signals we have in Kyra's going crazy here. Oh, what's it? Am I on the right track? Is that what's going on, Kyra? Is that why you going da 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 da? I feel like she's saying yeah. But it very well could be. If a tiny microcell organism can be shattered by electronic signals, as he's saying, then imagine what it can do to human cells at a greater level. But I'm not sure. They got to turn the machine on, I guess, and they still haven't. One day, Teddy, we're going to find out. But if it happens in a few seconds, the Great Reset could be real, I guess. All right, interesting. Not very... this is just straight morbid, I guess, knowing that this type of tech and patents we have seen. So potentially, if this is real and can be turned on, it is scary to know. Scary to know. All right, let's just do one more. One more, Teddy. Just one last one.
There will be no internet, no television, or telephone service. We will plunge into chaos, where your money, your empires, and your power will lose all significance. The sole concern for you and your loved and dear ones will be simple survival. However, in this impending scenario, you will sadly realize that you can no longer change anything. You will be powerless. By then, you will have lost all your media resources, thus losing influence over the masses, and your empires will be shattered. Your only chance to preserve your empire is to align with humanity and contribute to informing people and uniting all scientists into a single scientific research center. If we swiftly find a solution to create a shield against external cosmic influences, and if we revive the oceans, only then will we have a chance to save our empires and pass them on to your...
Yeah, this is very crazy, but, you know, all he's saying is, let's round up all the scientists, put them in a room, and have them figure it out. Yeah, buddy, last time we did that, they came out with Oppenheimer, all right? So you stop this. Stop this madness. Let's not put the scientists in a room. They think they're making great decisions, and they open up even more can of worms. Yeah, if I'm going through an end-of-world event and there's nothing I can do, there's nothing I can do. I'm just going to let it happen. I'm still going to do what my wife, the Doomsday Prepper, is saying. You know, she has come prepared. She knows what to do. Hey, we're going to find a bunker. Teddy, let me tell you, you just got to go here and there and do all these things. She's got every scenario figured out in her head. We're going to do the thing. And at that point, you know, all you have is this interaction with Teddy. One day, Teddy told me be prepared, but I didn't listen to him. And now there's no internet, there's no water, and I don't know what to do. Guess what? You're gonna have to go outside and live like a caveman, and hopefully you survive, and I'll see you in the next generation. If not, buddy, we made it to the end. This is it. I'll see you next time. Stay safe. Stay strong. Oh boy, could you imagine if that was it? Like, that's it, buddy. There's no more. But luckily, you guys are goons. We're always gonna keep moving from one reality to another. We're just gonna keep hopping, so everything's gonna be fine. I love you guys. Stay safe yet again. Stay strong, and I will see you guys next time. I really hope you're enjoying this content just as much as I love reacting to it. And did you guys make it? I know it was a little bit longer. We had a few things with my daughter coming in and out, but if you did make it to the end, I want you to type in Lois Griffin in the chat, and we will know that you made it to the end. And Lois Griffin, Family Guy, is quite an interesting TV show as well. All right, I goodbye. I never know how to end these things. I just want to keep talking all the time. I love the goons. All right, goodbye. Stay safe. Goodbye.